I'm certain it will come as no surprise to you that I prefer Disney villains to Disney princesses. I am Maleficent's love child with the evil queen. But I thought today would be fun to kind of discuss my favourite Disney princesses and see how they compare to your favourite Disney princesses, because while I prefer Disney villains, most Disney villains have Disney princesses attached to their stories, so I am of course familiar with these characters. So I thought I'll do my top 5. I have 3 that I genuinely like, 3 Disney princesses that I do enjoy. And then I thought, kind of struggling with the last 2 here, so the last 2 I kind of shoehorned into this list, but we'll see how it goes. So I thought we would go in reverse order, and for me at the bottom of the list is Rapunzel. Tangled is a good film. I'm not that bothered about the story of Rapunzel, but Tangled I enjoyed and I thought the character was well executed. So Rapunzel seemed like a fair choice for me for number 5. Coming in at number 4, let it go, it's Elsa. I love Frozen, I'm a big fan of Frozen. Anna kind of annoys me, but Elsa I thought was great. I think she's a very strong character, she's got some great songs. For that reason, reasonable choice for number 4. Number 3 was originally number 2, but I thought number 3 is fine. This is Merida from Brave. Now she's from the Highlands of Scotland, I'm from Aberdeen, which is the highest point up you can get on the east coast without being in the Highlands in terms of cities. So, and I'm naturally very red-headed, believe it or not. So for me, Merida is kind of like my spirit animal. And I love her and I think she's great. Brave is a fantastic film. This for me would not be a top 3 favourites if Merida was not in it. Then we have one which I loved as a child, and as a kind of teenager and very young adult I wasn't that bothered about this princess. And then in recent years I find myself quite obsessed. Now I have to say that this princess I do not like. It's Snow White. It's Snow White. I've never seen a Snow White adaptation or interpretation that I like apart from the original Disney film. I don't like things like Snow White and the Huntsman. You know, I've seen various kind of low budget adaptations and not one of them has ever made me happy. Mirror, Mirror, things like that. I just don't like them. But the actual Disney Snow White I love. I think I kind of, partly because I love the animation quality. It's just got a really great nostalgic feel to it, and that particular Snow White just reminds me of my childhood. So for me, Snow White had to be number 2. I don't think it's a coincidence that Maleficent being my favourite Disney character, my favourite Disney princess is Aurora. Because Aurora was actually my favourite Disney princess when I was a child, and I was a very timorous child, terrified of villains, and I hated Maleficent. It's funny how things change. But Aurora has always been one of my favourites, and she is definitely my favourite Disney princess. Visually, I think she's the one that's the best designed. I think her dresses are the best, especially the pink one. There are some amazing scenes in Sleeping Beauty. I don't know, apart from obviously like Maleficent, the film and things, I don't think I've ever seen any other interpretations of Sleeping Beauty, which for me is a good thing because it doesn't spoil it. I love the scene when they're making her a cake, when Flora, Fauna and Merryweather are making her the birthday cake. It's one of my favourite scenes ever. Aurora, without a doubt, had to be my number 1. Those are my top 5 kind of 3 plus 2 forced in there Disney princesses that I enjoy. I would love to know your top 5 list and certainly how it compares to mine. And if Aurora is your favourite, then I love you.